Okay. Um, yeah, this is Joshua Pritikin. I live in White City at 8074 Thunderhead Avenue. I had seen that Jackson County issued a letter for the repeal of ballot measure 110, and I wanted to respond to that. So since measure 110 was passed, I'm quoting the letter here. Uh, there's been a dramatic increase in overdose deaths in Oregon. Um, it roughly doubled from 2020 to 2021. My response, it's too early to evaluate the effects of Measure 110 on overdose deaths. And I also cite a news article that says it wasn't until September 2022 that the Oregon Health Authority announced funds had gone out to each county in the state. Um, Now, quoting the letter again, Measure 110 has reduced the deterrent effect of drug laws, making it more likely that people would use drugs. My response: this is kind of an absurd claim. If punitive deterrence truly reduced the likelihood of drug use, then the drug war would have been a success. So yeah, I kind of disagree with that. You also had written, Measure 110 has made Oregon a destination for hard drug users from other states. So yeah, I agree. In response, I agree it's hard to be the first state with a compassionate public policy on drug use, but that's not a reason to backslide back to punitive prohibitionist policies. We should be studying how to improve care and encourage neighboring states to find more capacity for compassion. Um, you had written in the letter, members of law enforcement and the criminal justice system have reported Measure 110 has made it more difficult to motivate drug users to enter treatment. Um, yeah, I see your point there, but there are other groups of law enforcement personnel. I'd cited uh, law enforcement action. What is it again? Law enforcement action partnership, and their opinion is that we should release drug offenders, expunge criminal records, restore civil rights, address drug treatment in a different way. Um, you had written drug users are likely to be involved in drug trafficking, and the cost of criminal activity associated with drug use is significant. In part, I agree that Measure 110 didn't go far enough. The best way to crush illegal drug trafficking is to distribute these drugs through legal channels controlled by medical personnel such as psychiatrists and doctors. You had written Measure 110 has also made it more likely that people will commit property crimes. You wrote hard drug use is often associated with public nuisance behavior such as loitering, littering, aggressive panhandling, other increased criminal activity. In part, I agree. Measure 110 didn't go far enough. Safe consumption facilities are what we should be talking about, and this is the most compassionate way to preempt property crime. And I cite a study in the Lancet, which is a very prestigious medical journal. Um, let's see, you had written Measure 110 enforcement provisions have proved ineffectual. Um, and then you talk about many tickets have been issued, I guess. Yeah, I agree that enforcement provisions could use refinement. So, in summary, I respectfully request the commissions rescind their August 9th, 2023 letter. And I've also sent this in written form to all the commissioners. I just want to make sure that, yeah, it's in the public record. So thank you for hearing my opinion.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Pritikin.